Frank Warren is willing to make Moses Itauma versus Martin Bakole. Now, when I heard this news, two questions came into my mind. Number one, has Martin Bakole's recent form and his performances been so bad that Frank Warren wants to put Moses Itauma in there because Martin Bakole is done, he's finished? Or number two, does Frank Warren believes in Moses Itauma so much that he's willing to put one of his most promising stars in there with Martin Bakole with the level of experience that Moses Itauma has at the moment? Now, you get in the comment section and let me know what you think is the right answer out of both questions. Now, let's be honest here, guys. In my opinion, and what we've seen in boxing so many times, two things can happen here. Martin Bakole versus Moses Itauma can go two ways. Number one, Moses Itauma can upset Martin Bakole. He can do it, right? It's boxing. This is why boxing is the most exciting sports, because an underdog can land a shot and change the course of a fight. We've seen that happen so many times. Or number two, Martin Bakole will get in there and absolutely break Moses Itauma's heart, and his career will never be the same again. And we've seen that happen so many times as well, where experienced fighters have gone in there with promising stars, and the fight hasn't gone the way the promising star would want it to go, and their career has never been the same after that. We've seen that so many times. So you got to ask yourself, which one could happen in this fight? For me, the latter in this fight. I think Moses Itauma, fantastic fighter, great fighter. You can see that his speed, his movement, he's developing great boxing IQ as well. And he's fighting some really good fighters and getting good experience. But I think to put him in there with Martin Bakole right now in his career is too early. And, you can look at his record and go, he's got a good record. And yes, he does. Currently 11-0-0 with 9 knockouts. I mean, he's fought the likes of Marius Wack, in terms of notable names on his record. Marius Wack, who is a durable fighter, not a world-class fighter, but durable fighter. And he got rid of Marius Wack in a devastating fashion. And then absolutely obliterates Dempsey McKean, who's a good fighter in his own right, but, not a world-level fighter, not a great fighter, but a decent fighter, Dempsey McKean. And he got rid of him. So, good record, and I think they need to keep building him up. They need to get the next guy, because, I can see that he's about to fight Mike Balagan, which is a good fight for Moses Itauma to build his experience. But I think Martin Bakole is just a number of levels, maybe 2-3 levels above Moses Itauma at the moment, although anything can happen in boxing. And I think if Frank Warren will be very stubborn to put Moses Itauma in there with Martin Bakole, with Martin Bakole's experience, I think probably what could happen in this fight is that Moses Itauma will get swallowed by Martin Bakole, the bigger guy, the guy that has more experience, the guy that has come back from a loss, the guy that has tasted adversity in the ring, the guy that has the much more experience, the proven guy on the biggest stage. So look, I think Frank Warren can be ambitious. I think it will be a good matchup. I'll tune in, I'll watch it, I'll buy the pay-per-view. But I think that it is a big mistake if Frank Warren gets too excited and try and make the fight. Now, Martin Bakole, I don't think he's going to turn it down because, he's a prize fighter. If they were to make that fight, there'll be some good money on the table for him, so he's going to take it. Moses Itauma, I think his team, apart from Frank Warren being his promoter, if he's got managers, he needs to sit down and make the right decision for him, because if he does beat Martin Bakole, if this fight ever happens and he beat Martin Bakole, he then propels himself into superstardom, right? Not that Martin Bakole is a superstar, but with his experience, Moses Itauma, if he's able to beat a guy like Martin Bakole, all of a sudden, everyone in boxing start looking at him like, okay, this guy is the truth. This guy is the next big thing. And, you know, he propels his career to the next level. So, look, for me, it's not a fight to make now. Maybe in 5 fights next, maybe you can make that fight, but I think it's too early, and I think it would be a massive mistake for Frank Warren to do that. But you guys get in the comment section and let me know what you think about it. Do you think Moses Itauma right now is ready to face the likes of Martin Bakole? Or do you think it is too late? It is too early for Moses Itauma to do this because of experience, and he needs to build his career? Because, you know, I saw a lot of people talking about he wants to become the youngest heavyweight champion, or he wants to do what Mike Tyson did, which is a very difficult thing to do. Mike Tyson is an anomaly. Mike Tyson is an absolutely special fighter. To be able to become a heavyweight champion at the age of 20, I believe Mike Tyson was, that is incredible. That never happens, right? I think Floyd Patterson, before Mike Tyson, I think Floyd Patterson was 22 when he became heavyweight champion. If you guys know, you know, if I'm wrong, just put in a comment section. But I think is the right thing. Floyd Patterson was 22 when he became heavyweight champion back in the early 60s. Get in the comment section if I was wrong. I stand to be corrected. But, you know, that is a hard achievement to attain. It's a hard thing to do. So, you know, Moses Itauma cannot do that, because I don't think that the division and where the belts are would allow him to fight for a championship belt like Tyson did in the 80s. So something that he's not able to do, but I think he's still got a massive career in front of him, and he can build his experience out and then fight the likes of Martin Bakole in the next few fights ahead. But yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Guys, if you enjoy what we do on this channel, please hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get this channel to the next level. I'll see you guys on the next one.